This is Dabu7 reporting on more massive flooding, widespread flooding affecting people around the globe. We have people in Paraguay, Argentina, Uruguay, and Brazil being forced from their homes. You're talking 140,000 people leaving their homes because of these torrential rains. Now, Paraguay is reporting that they were hit the hardest. At least 100,000 people evacuated from this area. They're saying that a news agency, Talam, reports that 20,000 people suffered the same fate in Uruguay. Now, they're saying that this rain has just been nonstop. We've seen this across the globe. I mean, not only here in America, but now in South America, you can see the flooding is torrential. Severe droughts followed by devastating floods allow these flash flooding waters to just head over top of these lands very quickly. I experienced this out in Nevada firsthand when I got out there and got to deal with a flash flood. They're different than per se out here in the Midwest because the ground is so hard that this water, it doesn't absorb into the ground. It literally just rushes over the top of the ground, finding the lowest point and just continuing downhill, downstream until it can flatten out. And most of the time when it finds that spot, it flattens out near roadways and causes a lot of problems, especially in an area like Nevada. Now, the UK has been pounded. I mean, severely lashed with these heavy rains. Flooding everywhere. Ireland got hit as well. As I did the last report on the UK, I had many people in Ireland reaching out to me saying, hey, we've been battered as well. Here in the United States, we've seen these storms rip through Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas. And it will continue to dump these heavy rains for the next several days, even though the threat of tornadoes has subsided somewhat. Now, there were 11 tornadoes that had touched down in North Texas alone last night. So these weather events are picking up globally. This isn't a phenomenon that we're seeing here just in the United States. At the exact same time, we're seeing crazy weather across Europe and in the Southern Hemisphere. In South America, they're seeing some torrential flooding just like we are up here. So just wanted to show people this is going on globally, this flooding, widespread, massive proportions, breaking records, taking lives, just relentless as it moves around the globe here throughout these different patterns. Obviously, the pattern's separated by the North and Southern Hemisphere, but it seems to me there is some kind of level of control when it comes to this weather. People can say this or that, but to me, they have the technology, they have the ability, they've demonstrated it before time and time again. This is being engineered, I believe, for a reason. This could have devastating effects throughout the next several months as these floodwaters, if they continue now, can you imagine areas, let's say like the Mississippi or Missouri River a few years ago, that was being inundated with floodwaters. It even had flooded out a nuclear facility along the Missouri River that the mainstream media did not want to talk about whatsoever. This happened because in the winter, this warm phase came through and it melted off all the snow, all this ice, plus we had the heavy flooding. Then in behind it came the spring storms, all that flooding, all that rain, and it just copious amounts of water falling. They could not stop it, and it caused a deluge along that Missouri River that, like I said, inundated the base of at least one nuclear facility in that area. Hopefully we don't head down that same path, but there's nothing you can really do to stop all this water, especially when they're engineering it. They could be doing so much more to save this planet with the technology and the stuff they have. It's, in my opinion, they've weaponized it, and this is exactly what they're doing with it. I'll leave a link. Prayers going out to all those out there that have lost loved ones, lost a home, lost anything you love or care about in all this chaos that Mother Nature's spinning our way. But I have a feeling, like I said before, this isn't solely Mother Nature. I have a feeling there's some manipulation in here. And I think in due time, we're going to prove it through and through. Much love to all you guys out there. It's been Dabu7. Peace.